Okay, Lara, we've given you sort of like a low A, which is like 47 out of 60. So just hitting the A band. But obviously you've got time to improve this. So the front cover is really, really good. My only thing that I'm going to ask you to change is literally, I think it's still the barcode, which is forming a bit of a problem for most people, but you should have, like, you've got the issue number. It usually has a website as well and the price in US dollars and euros. I think you just add that in to make it look a little bit more professional, like something that you would see on a shelf. And you know what? I think it's looking really good, so I wouldn't worry too much about that. I saw on your blog that you've changed this to red, so that, I think that does look a little bit better, and it goes with a magazine. Now, your DPS, I think you can make the drop cap a little bit bigger. That font, I think you should just use the font that you've got there to do the pull quote over here, and that will look a little bit better. With this, I think you should put it on the side, because most of them have it on the side and it looks a lot nicer, so it just looks a bit messy there. And the drop cap should be a little bit bigger. And I think you need to use some pull quotes to sort of draw more attention to the article. And I think the slug can be a little bit bigger as well, and it's the W sort of cut off a little bit, so you could make that bigger. You could always maybe almost do it at a little angle or something as well, or a different shape. So that's that. Now what really needs work is your contents page. I don't know if you can actually read what Miss Wayne actually put some comments on there as well. So include maybe include an outline of the text there. Include outline for different pages. Split using lines. Make editor's note lighter blue. Change the shadow on the font and subtitles or features in views. And okay, so I would say think you need to change some of the fonts and the colours as well. So maybe that needs to be lighter, because as you can see, it's really, really hard for us to read when you print it out. On screen, I know it probably looks fine, but when you print it out, it doesn't quite look the same. I mean, you've got quite a lot of spaces there. You could add some lines in there maybe to separate the stories out, move these closer together. I'm just going to show you Kerrangs. I know I've showed you Kerrangs before, but you can sort of see like how much smaller the font is compared to yours. Yours looks a lot bigger, and I think that's what's making it look slightly unprofessional, is just the contents pages, because it's smaller. You've got these big spaces here. You need to make that a little bit more tighter. You could put little lines in there to separate them out, and I think if you make it a lot smaller, it will probably automatically look a lot better. And I think maybe you don't need to put the PG near the pages, and maybe you could be a little bit more maybe make it black with red or something, like in the boxes, and align it maybe all in the same place. And that could be a lot lighter as well. The background, it could be a lot lighter blue, or you could use a different colour, or you could leave it black maybe with red writing or something. I don't know, you need to mess around with that. So I think the contents page is what you really need to work on, because everything else is perfect. And once your contents page is looking a lot better, I think we can definitely give you more marks. So maybe work on that, and hopefully I'll see you tomorrow.